Hey everybody, this is Mr. Ross. In today's video we are going to be talking about common factors as well as greatest common factors. If you want an overview of what factors are, I have a video on that and you're welcome to check that link out in the description down below. But the brief definition of factors are numbers that can be multiplied in order to equal a certain number. A common factor is just a factor that is shared between two numbers. Think about what it means to have something in common with someone else. Maybe you both really love baseball, so it's an interest that you have in common. Or maybe you both love rock music, then that is something that you have in common. Well, the same goes for factors. Factors can be common between two different numbers if that number shows up on the factor list for two separate numbers, in this case 24 and 18. So let's go ahead and start with finding the factors of 24. Okay, just like before, I like my students to start with 1 and the number, so 1 and 24. Since 24 is even, 2 is also a factor. 3 times 8 is a factor pair. And then 4 and 6. So those are the factors of 24. Let's see if it has any of those factors in common with 18. So we have 1 and 18. 2 and 9. And then 3 and 6. Okay, so I'm going to circle in blue any of the common factors. I'm going to skip 1 because every number has 1 as a factor. That's in common with every other number. But let's look at the other ones that it has in common. I see 2 and 2. I see 3 and 3. I see 6 and 6. And then those are the only 3 common factors. So I'll write that down here. Common factors. We have 2, 3, and 6. But let's go back to the greatest common factor in green up there. The definition of the greatest common factor is just the largest factor that is shared between two numbers. So between 2, 3, and 6, which number has the greatest value? Well, that's 6. So the greatest common factor, or GCF, you'll see that as well. The greatest common factor is 6. Okay, so I'm going to scroll down and give you a chance to try it out for yourself. I still have the definition of a factor up there up top. I also have greatest common factor labeled there as well if you needed a reminder. But feel free to pause the video, try this out by listing the factors of 15 and 12, circling any that they have in common, and then whichever number is greatest, that would be the greatest common factor. Like always, I'll have the answer to this question in just a few moments. But until then, I just want to say thank you for watching the video. I hope that it was helpful. Please reach out with any comments or questions that you have down below.